Just keep your eyes closed, please. As we have been seeing, this knowledge, this awareness about yourself, that is something which is instantaneous, immediate. There is no waiting for it. Having listened to this subject throughout yourself for the longest time, especially when you have listened to this ASHTAVAKRA Gita, we are on the last chapter, last few verses. Oh, by now you have seen the effortlessness of this wisdom, being who you are. And being yourself is the meditation called Samadhi. Whatever you want, whatever name you wish, just being yourself, where there is no waiting for any kind. I'll give you friends an example. Please see the truth of it. As you are, let us say you are on the seafront, you are going to the beach. Ask yourself, will you enjoy the vast sea, the ocean, the waves as they are? Or shall you wait until the ocean becomes calm? If you happen to be there in the midday, will you enjoy the ocean in the midday sun, or will you like to wait until it is dark or early morning? If you wait for the next morning, or the darkness, or the waves to subside, you don't know whether you will be there until that long. You don't know whether the waves will subside or not. To enjoy the ocean, just to be in its presence and not waiting for the ocean to change. That is an example. Extend it to the whole universe. Your own little world around you. Will you wait for your husband to change, wife to change, friends and family members to change, job to change, houses to change, everything to change so that you can be happy in life? Understand, as long as you are making it conditional, that if my people behave in a particular way, my friends are of certain disposition, my job is this particular time, you shall be always waiting for happiness. But you want the conditions to be fulfilled. Whereas, when you see the happiness in yourself, who you are, you enjoy just being there. Not only you do not wait for anything to change around outside world. Please listen, friends. Still more important, you enjoy your mind, your thoughts as they are. Ask yourself, will you enjoy? Will you revel in yourself? Will you be the happiness all the time, or you shall wait for a condition to prevail in your mind that certain thoughts should be there, should not be there? Ask yourself, will you make yourself, your happiness, conditional? Even if you pick up wrong teachings, wrong informations, where somebody makes it conditional for you, as you listen to the truth and be yourself, you no more succumb to those suggestions. You cannot make happiness, meditation, freedom, fulfillment conditional. To be the happiness, to be the meditation, to be the self, to be one with the truth, name it God if you choose. No conditions apply. Ask yourself, will you enjoy any condition, and every condition of the sea, the ocean, the nature, or shall you wait for the moods to change? As you close your eyes, should you be yourself as you are, or shall you wait for certain thoughts to disappear or to appear? As it is, everything is blissful, because you are blissful. In that blissful state, in being who you are, the cuckoo sings, it's a bonus. It doesn't sing, it's not a loss. When the spring breeze comes, it is a blessing. When the hot wind blows, that also is a blessing. with eyes closed, different types of memories float by. Every one of them is a blessing. Even no thoughts pass by. That too is a blessing, because you are a blessing. Shivam Shivo. Who am I is not a word. The I, the Aham, or even the name Shiva. It's the meaning of the words. The moment you see this for yourself, it doesn't matter thereafter, whether it is morning or the evening, dawn or the dusk, day or the night, youth or old age of the body, bright sense organs, or they're losing their capacity, they're healthy or unhealthy, living or dying, thoughts or no thoughts, in every condition, under all circumstances, you are who you are. The meditation in itself, God, truth, consciousness, are no names at all. Just be yourself. See these things for yourself again and again. As I told you, we are almost reaching the end of this particular text. There is no better text, and it is so beautiful as we have been seeing it. So, see the simplicity, okay? The simplicity of this wisdom. Until you are exposed to it, it appears to be difficult, like any subject. Think. Like until you know cycling, when you see other people cycling away, you find a wonder, how do they manage? I can't balance it on the cycle. When you see somebody swimming and you don't know swimming, how do you feel? Oh boy, very tough. When you see somebody flying a plane, running a household, it's like a girl or a boy before marriage. You can't believe they can have 5 children, to manage them all, their family life. Ask a 15, 17, 20-year-old, they'll be afraid of family life. After 10, 15 years you meet them, one walking, one in the hand, maybe one in the womb. The lady is functioning wonderful. The man takes care of everything. He's not a father yet, not a mother yet. So until, see the same way in this knowledge, until you see the truth for yourself, you shall be always wondering, my God, how to be wise? Because the descriptions of wisdom is so profound. Can I be ever like this? A little mortal that I am, can I ever feel I am the immortal? Narayanoham narakantakoham purantakoham purushoham isha. Bhagavan Shankara writes it so beautifully. Narayanoham narankantakoham. I am Narayana. Shivoham Shivoham. Narakantakoham. I am the one who brings an end to all suffering. Purantakoham. In me, all the puris, waking, dream, deep sleep, past, present, future, heaven, earth, Netherlands, Patala, Swargamarta, Patala, everything disappears. Aham Isha. I am the Ishvara. Shivoham Shivoham. When you listen to somebody singing like that, or you read a book like that, can you ever believe? It's like the tiny drop reading, I am the ocean. Can't believe, how can I be ocean? The person cannot believe these things. Yet, when you start inquiring, understanding these things, that is where this knowledge is such a blessing. Understanding about yourself, listen carefully. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. All the dimensions are in you, including you as yourself already existing. Listen carefully. Existing as the physical body, your body is existing. Little bit of things around also existing. Listen. Your eyes are there, sense organs are there, organs of actions are there, few thoughts are there, I thought is there. And of course the self, the absolute is always there. Everything is always there. Now the problem is not with the existence. Are you getting that point, please? Problem is not with the existence. Problem is with the I thought. If the I thought remains at the level of the outside, considering itself rich or poor, something happens to body, you will feel devastated. If the I thought remains identified with the physical body, even he will not care for the wealth, because let the wealth go, I am there, I will create wealth. Think, okay, make it very simple. Please see this, enjoy, be yourself, the simplest of the simple. If somebody is identifying with his mind, with his thoughts, with the knowledge that he has picked up, his degree, his engineer, his talent, his genius, whatever, it picks up in the mind, with the thoughts you are, with the emotions you stay there. Physical body you can easily sacrifice, and people do that. In the name of patriotism, how many people die? In the name of love and affection, how many people die? In the name of vengeance, anger and hatred, how many people die? Kill themselves out. Destroy themselves and destroy others also. Think. So it depends on your level of identity, understand? It depends on your level of identity as to where you are. And these levels of identity you have picked up at different times in life. Who told you that we should be, or who told us that we should be identifying? We have no identification whatsoever, and when we are identifying, we have started identifying, we should stop at a particular level. No, go all the way. Because it is not the world, nor the body, nor the senses, nor the thoughts, nor the consciousness. By itself, the whole creation is a huge blessing. It depends on which level I am identifying. So when this I moves on to himself, please, that one word, the entire Upanishad is just one word. All the Vedas, all the Upanishads, all the religious practices. We saw that in our Siddha Gita, no? Aham and Om. We have seen it so many times. So many times I have taught you. Sarve Vedayat Padamamanandi in Kathopanishad, in Bhagavad Gita. So beautiful it comes. Having listened to it, read it, contemplate, if you have contemplated over it, seen it, after that what? Sarve Vedayat Padamamanandi. What all the Vedas, what they reveal. Yat Padam. Padam is Padyate, Nyayate, Ananayati Padam. That by which everything is known. And that is what the Vedas talk about it. And what is that? Sarve Vedayat Padamamanandi Tapamsi Sarvani Chayat Vadanti. All the austerities are undertaken in order to know which. That's something. Yadichanto brahmacharyam charanti. Desirous of which people take to brahmacharya. Gurukula vasa, stay with the Guru to study these things. Bhagavan Yamaraj tells Nachiketas, Tatte padam sangrahena pravakshe. Here, Nachiketas, I shall tell you it in nutshell. Sangrahena, very brief. And really brief, only one word, Om iti etate. Or you can make it Aham iti etate. Aum, Om, Aham, Aham. One word. How many books we have in this reading, friends? Think of it. Maybe because the teachers have nothing else to do, therefore they have to put you up to one book after another book. So they have to keep themselves employed. If you have to read a book, read for reading's sake, not for understanding. Please know, if in the first standard book, listen carefully, if in the first standard book you don't understand the name of, understand the word garden or rose, a flower, or mango, a fruit, will you understand it in botany book? Or the botany book mango is different from the first standard picture book mango. Even Tattva you don't understand the Aham, you think you will understand the Brahma Sutra, you must be nutcase. Think for yourself, friends. Or you want to throw some spices. I have only read, but I have not gone through enough of austerities. I have not fasted, I have not starved, I have not dug a hole and got inside it. I have not been putting all sides fire and sitting under the sun. I have not done it. I have not chanted 200 million times. Conditions. Listen carefully. Can you put a condition for this existence? For the tree to be tree, what should you do? What you should do for the tree to be tree? Tell me. Think, please think. You stand in the forest in the fall season. What in India called Pattajhad, all the leaves automatically fall off. The trees all look bare. Have you not seen it here? 2-3 months back, how are the trees? Bare. Every bird you could see. Now you can't see any bird. Anyway, everything. Or you go into Kashmir or in very old countries in Europe or other places in the winter time, not a bird, not a leaf on the tree. Stark, dry, grey, everything grey. So, shall you stand there and wait for the spring blossom to come for you to enjoy it? Why can't you enjoy the wintry beauty? The winter beauty. The ice, the snow cap, the barren, dry, grey forest. That's another beauty. Now springtime comes, new leaves, new blossoms, fragrance, birds, another beauty. Summertime comes, full of trees, full of leaves, flowers are gone, fruits are coming in, another beauty. Beauty, how do you define? Is it a winter condition? Is it a springtime scenario? It is a summertime phenomenon? No. Beauty is everywhere. You name it springtime beauty. You name it snow cap. You name it barren. You name it huge green expanse. That's yours. But beauty is all the time existing. Same thing in the same. Same thing here also. As you can't wait for things to change outside, for you to enjoy the creation, you can't wait for a body to be in a particular condition. You can't wait for your mind to be in a particular shape. If the teachers make it conditional, if the religions make it conditional, whether it is secular teaching or religious teaching, anybody makes it conditional that only when these conditions are fulfilled, you are happy. You are in for trouble. Because these conditions are ever fluctuating conditions. Did you read that little piece of news? I'm not telling you a joke, friend. Just think of it. Did you read that little piece of news? In Delhi University, the cutoff mark for this year's admission is, what is the percent? 100%. 100% cutoff mark. So, what does it mean? Think. So, there was a time when people are 40%, 50%, 60%. They were feeling so great. All of you, what is your percentage in college, university days? Today you will can't have admission into the college. Think. 100%. So if it's 40% now, you can pass. 60% you shall pass. 100% pass. There are some another same on the same scale. 7th standard, 6th, 7th standard, 8th standard, no pass, no fail. Fantastic. Why? Everybody pass. You see how we are playing with our mind. You put a condition, you make it difficult or you make it easy. Are you getting that point? Please? If there is no condition, should it be difficult or easy? I hope you get it. For you to be yourself, no conditions apply. Shall my body be young, old, diseased, healthy? Shall I have riches, poverty? brilliance, dullness, nothing matters. Ayam Atma Nitya Siddha. Shankara is so beautiful. Vivek said, Ayam Atma Nitya Siddha. Ayam Atma, this self which is eternal subject, never subject to objectification. Ayam, this which is never subject to that. Instantaneous. Yourself. Nitya Siddha, eternally accomplished, ever reached. That is your beginningless beginning, endless end, ever existing. Pramane sati bhasate. Always there. But I don't know it. Pramane sati, with pramana vyavahara, the sabda pramana with the words revealed. Just revealed. The teacher reveals it. The words should reveal it, not put conditions. That is why you can see in the galaxy of wise people, in this tradition, how many of them are PhDs and Sanskrit scholars? In every regional language, in every area, in every country, in every society in India, you have seen amazing people. The wisdom, it doesn't depend upon this information or that information, this language or that language, this condition or that condition. Just think. Always there. No conditions apply. So as when you enjoy the tree as it is, ocean as it is, why should you wait? Have you not seen people waiting? 10 o'clock, I said, waiting for my friend to come. Only 2 o'clock comes, my smile comes. Until 10 to 2, anxiety of waiting. Simple examples. Simple examples. 5 o'clock, the movie will begin. From morning till 5, anxiety, preparation. Did you dress up? Did you have the food? Have you finished the lunch? It's all through anxiety. Only up to 5 o'clock, movie. Should you do like that? Think, friends, think. Ask yourself, are you blissful every moment? Or until everybody keeps quiet? I close the door, I put on the music. At last, samadhi. Think. A movie will need a condition. Enjoyment will not need conditions. Because movie is a happening. Springtime you have to wait. Enjoyment you don't have to wait. You understand my statements I am giving to you? Springtime you have to wait, summertime you have to wait, youth you have to wait. These are conditions you have to wait for. Orchestra is there, artists are there, but the music has not started. You have to wait for the music. Enjoyment? Enjoyment is not enjoying the music. Enjoyment is enjoying what? Enjoying what? There is no what. Do you understand that point? Happiness is not waiting for something. Happiness is not an object. You can't wait for happiness. You can wait for an object of happiness. That seems to give you little comfort. Happiness, you can't wait. With happiness is yourself. Are you getting that point, please? Our happiness is weekend ASHTAVAKRA GITA classes. Until Saturday morning 10:30, until Sunday morning 10:30, somehow let's go through it. Why? Saturday morning 10:30, meditation. If somebody waits like that, the book is of no use, the teacher is of no use, the teaching is of no use. Why? Because somebody made you wait for a gift. Somebody made you wait for a movie, somebody made you wait for some food, somebody else is making you to wait for some scripture, some lecture, some studies, some practice. The teacher is one, the teaching is one, which takes away that element of waiting from your life. You understand? It takes away that element of waiting for tomorrow, waiting for youth, waiting for a condition. You can't wait for next moment. A moment has not come, eternity is here. You understand? A moment has not come. You have to wait for a moment. That moment has to unfold. Eternity is here. Hey, simple example. If I can give a relative example. You can wait to be in Delhi. Can you wait to be in Madras? Because you are in Madras. Again, somebody can wait to be in Madras. Somebody can wait to be in America. Somebody can wait to be in Alaska. Somebody can wait to be in Mars, Moon. Can you wait to be in the universe? You can wait to be in America. In Himalayas. Can you wait to be on the earth? You see the beauty? How can you wait to be in meditation? You can wait to be with a particular thought or its absence. You understand? You can wait to be with a particular thought or its absence. But you can't wait to be with yourself, because you are the self. You can't wait to be with God. Name it self, name it God. Every moment you are with yourself. A simple visitor, you can make up a story. One day a visitor goes to a wise man. He goes there to get certain wisdom. Listen, he starts up a conversation and says, "Sir," he greets him first. "Sir, very good morning." This wishes him, "Good morning." And this man says, "My mornings are always good." Think. My mornings are always good. So I wish you best of luck. There should be no ill luck for you. You don't have to. For me, it's always best of luck. I wish you all happiness. I am all the time happiness. To a wise person, what can you wish? Listen carefully. Now, don't pick up this to puncture other people. The most dangerous part of this learning is people will pick up few points just to use as a missile. By chance somebody comes with a very small, a good intention, very innocent, comes and says, "Good morning, I am always good." Why? You listen to the class. And suppose the person says, "I have heard it before, what you said." Your morning becomes bad. You understand? Watch out. This is not for frivolousness. Why is it so? My morning is good because I am the goodness itself. Anything that my life brings, whether it is sunshine, winter, rain, conveniences, inconveniences, everything is good for me. There is no ill luck. Everything is good luck. Because why something comes somewhere, I don't know. Whatever comes in life, I accept it. Don't classify it, this is the good time, this is bad time. No. It is time. You understand what I am talking about? You are not waiting for a good time to enjoy. You are not waiting for a bad time to go. That individuality, the little I, is not there. It has been a habit. You understand? It is a habit. This ahankar is a habit. Like drug is a habit. Many habits. A very simple thing you don't know. I suddenly remember one of my friends. He was making a joke out of these English words. You play on the words, no? He said, look at this habit. It's very difficult to get out of a habit. Why? Childish jokes. Or it has a huge meaning also. Why you can't get out of it? You spell the word habit. H-A-B-I-T. Remove the H, what remains? A beat. Right? Remove the A, beat. Remove the B, it remains. It's very funny things. Ahankar is like that. It's a habit. It remains a some form of that is why you have to be, what Bhagavan Shankara says, uhapoha vichakshana. Your mind should be as sharp as the razor's edge. That is why Jnana Yoga, when you talk about this knowledge, this contemplation, this meditation, this manana, that makes your mind uhapoha vichakshana, as sharp as the razor's edge. Pada. This way, that way, this way, that way. Maybe not this way, that way, this way also, that way also, no way also. Sharp. Mind must be absolutely sharp, or else this ahankar. It is so subtle. When you are very smart, very sharp, it can come back and whisper, sharpest mind I have. Nobody like me. And sit down in meditation for hours and days together, starving and everything, get out of it. I could sit for 24 hours without doing anything. Who says that? Or it will feel disappointed. I sat, but I could not be myself. That means I have got a long way to go. How beautiful. This is what I am talking to you. The real teaching is something which takes away the element of waiting from your life. You don't wait for happiness, you don't wait for a good morning, you don't wait for a good luck, you don't wait for pleasure, wait for happiness, wait for fulfillment, wait for freedom, wait for security. No. I am it. That's your sense of being which nobody touches. And once you see it, thereafter, please see. Everything falls apart. Please see. In the beginning, as I was telling you, in the beginning it will look very difficult. Just like you see somebody cycling. Can I? Oh no man, I don't think I can do it. Swimming, I don't think I can do it. Cooking, I don't think I can do it. So singing, I don't think I can ever do it. Climbing a tree, no, not for me. Climbing a mountain, never for me. Just find out. You yourself might have found it very difficult to do so many things. But after some time, what happens? easy. Why? Because you took to it. Same thing, self-awareness. Nobody must be disappointed. Understand? Everybody, again there is another beautiful possibility. Even with your best attempt, you may not be a top physicist, a top mathematician, top zoologist, top singer, top artist, top athlete. You cannot. But everybody can be himself because it's an accomplished thing, already Siddhavastu. Again and again, you must be reminded of that, because in a world which gives prominence, paramount importance to relative achievements, unfortunately there people think even the absolute is another one of those achievements. Absolute is not an achievement. It is achieved, already existing, already accomplished. That is already my nature. Think. Will you wait for happiness or be happy? Which one you want? Will you wait for happiness? Will you wait to be happy or be the happiness? Will you wait to be fulfilled or be the fulfillment? Any choice? If you will be happy, you will be unhappy. With the thing, I am happy. With the thing, I am not happiness. You understand the play on words? The concept, see it very clearly. With the things, people are happy or happiness? Happy. So without the thing, unhappy. Or with the thing, unhappy. Without the thing, happy. So conditions apply. So the focus is on object. With it, happy. Without it, unhappy. So grab it. Then hold on to it. Then protect it. You create a condition for happiness, then you have to protect that condition with everything. Lovely seaside resort, yesterday, Tunisia. Lovely seaside resort. Hundreds of people there. Go to any island, anywhere. What is that? They are maintaining that. Bali, Malay, near our home. Mauritius, beautiful islands. Now, that Tunisia, until yesterday, beautiful hotel resort, spa near the sea. They never thought one fellow will come and kill 20-30 people there. Now who will come? The whole hotel is evacuated, tourists have run away. What happens now? Happiness is gone. Whose happiness? Tourist happiness, owner's happiness, employer's happiness, employer's happiness. Everybody's happiness is gone. Why? That place was a happiness. You understand what I am talking? That place was happiness. That's what we do in our life. We make a place as a place of happiness. We make a condition. My mother is there, me is there, I am there, very, very nice. Mother is dead, son is gone, they will go. Parivartini sansare bhuta kova na jayate. In this ever-changing universe, who is the one who doesn't die, who is not changing? Everything will pass. So if you make the happiness a condition, the condition will change. And nobody will be a permanent fixture. Listen carefully. In no such condition of happiness, no person will be a permanent fixture. Are you getting the point? No person, including you, will be a permanent fixture. If your happiness is outside, if your happiness is a condition, if your happiness is a place, if your happiness is a resort, if your happiness is a country, if your happiness is a continent, if your happiness is a climate, if your happiness is a particular arrangement, in that arrangement, nobody is a permanent fixture.
Because it's in a perceived, objective, relative world, material universe, everything continuously changes. Listen. So if you say, that is why physical universe, I don't depend on for my happiness. I'm a introverted person. Introspection. Look inside. Okay, your happiness is another condition. These are the thoughts, this is the chanting, this is the thought, this is the music, this is the thought, this is the idea, this is the image, therefore happiness. Even there also, nothing is a permanent fixture. Memory will push everything around. But if you understand, I am the happiness, the consciousness, you are the permanent fixture in every mental condition, in every physical condition. Are you getting that point? You are a permanent fixture. It's like space is a permanent fixture in any elemental arrangement. Space is one element which remains in and through every other elements. The Himalayas can be submerged in the ocean with one massive earthquake as it has come up from the ocean. But space cannot be buried and retrieved. There can be water, there can be total dryness as in the planetary surfaces, moon, sun, no water there. Maybe at one time water was flowing, finished. Fire can be extinguished, air can stop, no atmosphere. But space, a permanent fixture in a relative world. Consciousness yourself is a permanent fixture in every arrangement of life. Therefore, when you see that, at one time you might be thinking, very difficult to swim, very difficult to ride a cycle, very difficult to climb a mountain, very difficult to walk such a long distance. But after a certain stage of life, you are walking the distance, you are climbing the mountain, you are swimming it, you are singing, you are managing, so more things are doing. Then if somebody says, you can be the happiness, you are the happiness, very difficult to be. That's right. It appears to be very difficult, but once you appreciate that the easiest thing to be, and the best part of it is, even if you are the top class cyclist, in case your legs are amputated because of the heavy diabetic, you can't ride a cycle. You are the top athlete, this boy, who was the fastest runner in 100 meters, 200 meters, Bolt, this year finished. He's feeling so down and out. Did not join even which was the pre-trial in his own country. God bless him. But what I am telling is physical condition. Yes, at one time you are 25, pick of health, full of confidence, boom. Age takes its toll. You can't be the top athlete. You can't be the top climber. You can't be the top anything, anywhere in the physical world. Physical world, when you are in the top, you are always being pushed from the bottom. The next generation wants to come and replace you. In case of consciousness and happiness, there is no replacement. Nobody can push you out. There is no fear of being replaced. Are you getting that? You are a permanent fixture. You are a permanent fixture in your comfort, in your discomfort, in your youth, in your old age, in your living, in your dying. That is why immortality is neither living or extension of living. Immortality is neither death or absence of death. Immortality is immortal, in which living and dying play. Birth and death play. Therefore, everything has a place until you understand listen carefully, as though until you understand, yes, I should do this, I should not do this, because you are preparing yourself. Once you are happily understand, yourself, what should you do? Just like when you are learning, you are driving, what do they say? Left, 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 left. In your country, suppose left side driving, keep to the left, keep to the left, keep to the left. When you are overtaking, take right. Why? Because you are elbowed. When that elbowed is gone, 20 years into driving, which side you drive? You remember left side, but chances permit, right side also, other outside of the road also, anywhere you go. But as long as you don't cause any accident, you can go anyway. Is there any fear? Think of it. Same thing about yourself, who you are. Until you go in that, okay, don't do this, look at this, don't look at that, don't see this, alright. Why? Because you are looking at your mind. When you are aware of yourself, who you are, thereafter, natural. Not that you don't look at it, natural. No thought can overtake you, no body can overtake you, no world can overtake you. That is why this fulfillment, the song of pure fulfillment, what is there? Read. What is there? What? X. Put anything you like. Okay, read the verse number 6. Kvalokam kvamamokshurvam Vayogi jnanavan kvavam Kvavadha kvachavamuktaha Swaswarupe hamadvaye Kvasrushti kvacha samharaha Kvasadhyam kvacha sadhanam Kvasadhaka kvasiddhirvam Swaswarupe hamadvaye Kvalokam kvamamokshurvam Vayogi jnanavan kvavam Kvavadha kvachavamuktaha Swaswarupe hamadvaye Kvasrushti kvacha samharaha Kvasadhyam kvacha sadhanam Kvasadhaka kvasiddhirvam Swaswarupe hamadvaye Swaswarupe aham advaye. In me, which is advaya, one without a second. Advaya, one without a second. You understand how this language is so fantastic in Sanskrit and how beautiful. One word, advaya, one without a second. Because why they say one without a second? Because the moment you say one, the intelligent people, they start thinking. If you say it is one, think. If you say one, what does it mean? In relation to what? There must be two, no? That here it is one. How many of you are here? I am alone. I am asking. How many of us are here? What shall I say? One. Huh? Just see this beauty. Oh. Will you ask that question? Meditation. Was your eyes open? Close your eyes. Where am I? Who I am? It begins with myself. You don't have to say 1, 2, 3, 4. Numbers are not needed. Names are not needed. Nameless, numberless, formless. Nothing can be taught. So in case you say 1, with 1 comes only in relation to 2. Or else what 1? Oh, so you are, this is 1. If you say this is, listen, if I say this is 1, if I say it is 1, my presence make it 2. No? How many persons are, suppose there is one man on the road, and I am asking, how many people are there? If somebody asks me from outside, just see that, it makes it very complicated. Complicated means funny. Somebody asks me, how many people are there? How many people are there? Suppose me and my mother, let us say, we are standing there. My mother says, we are family. So how many are there? If I say 1, that makes it 2. If she has asked me to find out how many are there, it makes it 3. So when I say 1, makes it 3. Because somebody is asking me how many are there, so that person is there. I am answering there is only 1. I am telling 1, but how many are there? 3. See how funny it is? If it is 1, nobody to ask, nobody to answer, nobody to calculate. That is what truth is all about. Advaita. 1 without a second. I say 1 for your sake. If you don't ask, even that also is taken away. If you are asking, it is 3. How many truth? What is the truth? 1. So you are asking 1, I am answering 2, that there is 1, that makes it 3, right? That is why words are so, that the words are limited, should it make you happy or unhappy? But at last I don't have to use words. That the thoughts are limited, should it make you happy or unhappy? What is there to talk? With thoughts as comfortable, without it that comfortable. With words as comfortable, without it that comfortable. Advaita, 1 without a second. But you see, why these words, why these descriptions, all that? Look, when you are trying to, when you are enjoying and want to express your enjoyment, in silence, how much can you express your enjoyment? You give your child, you bring a nice toy for your child and give it to him, and the child expresses his joy in silence. How do you like? When you give it to the baby, when the child says, oh, and now the fellow comes like a bird, flying towards you. Oh, apar, mommy, hugging there, you are like that. How do you enjoy? Abba. Suppose you have got a dog. When you go home, the dog is silently enjoying your presence. How do you like it? The dog jumps, breaks every barrier, comes up on you, and polishes you, cleans you up with his tongue. How do you like it? Wow! Understand? These are celebrations like that. Beautiful, innocent celebrations. Don't depend upon this. Enjoy the dog, but don't depend upon the dog. Enjoy a gift, but don't depend upon the gift. Enjoy living, but don't depend on life. The creation is so fantastic. Imagine these trees are not there. Why? It's all happiness, Brahman. What kind of thing is that? If there is no physical body, if there is no mind, this is celebration. Living is a celebration. That's what Nitya Ushchava Bhavet Tesham. Nitya Ushchava. Tesham Nitya Ushchava. For those people, those who understand this reality, it's an eternal celebration. What? Old age also celebration? Of course it is celebration. Youth? Of course. Disease? Fantastic. Thomas Alva Edison. He was a great inventor. All of you must have known the story of it. He had a nice cat or a dog. And those days there was no electricity. He is the one who is supposed to have invented certain things, whatever. So all these kerosene and lamp. He had his little chamber where so many notes and notations and books and all his little contemplations, everything written and kept. He is not there, this pet cat jumped over the light, the whole thing is burnt. How do you like? How do you like a man's entire creation? You have written hundreds of pages. You open one day, ants have all eaten it up. You open one day, it is all eaten up from inside, or with a fire, it is burnt completely. How do you like it? But when it is burnt, what Edison said, supposed to have said, it's good, the old things are gone, all new things will begin. I am there. Because that can be, words can be burnt, words can be removed, papers can be burnt, books can be stolen, still the ideas. If you stolen ideas, then you don't know what to do. If it is your idea, it is you, create again. It's like a person who has purchased hotel food and got spoiled. It's a person who himself is cooking the food. When you purchase the food, if it is spoiled, so much money lost. If you are cooking the food, okay, we'll cook it again, 10 minutes. That is why it's a continuous celebration. Even something is gone also, excellent. And friends, think, is it not continuously going? Where is 2000? Year 2000. Where is 2001, 2, 3, 4, 10? Where is that? Continuously going away. Sit down and feel it. In that your body also has gone away. Body has gone means what? Now in this body, your childhood is hidden, your youth is hidden. It will never come back. But there is something in it. Shivoham consciousness remains ever the same. Advaya, one without a second. Other things, see, one is a number. There is no enjoyment there, just 1, 2, 3, 4. Number game means what? Suppose 1, 1, 1, 1, what number game? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you can go on. Play on these numbers. It is just like anything, any built up is creativity. As I given you the example, emotions. In a brick, there is no home. But brick by brick, you create a home. In a letter, there is no word. In a word, there is no poem. But letter by letter, word by word, you create a poem, novel, everything. So this consciousness is like fundamental building block. Are you getting that? Consciousness yourself is like the fundamental building block of the universe. Anything out of it, infinite possibilities. Stars, planets, Milky Ways, galaxies, trees, forest, life, death, breathing, not breathing, everything. Being yourself. That you cannot take away. Are you getting that? That fundamental building block, nobody can take it away. That's your being, who you are. In that Advaya Swarupe, in that Swarupe, Kva Baddha, Kva Java Mukta, who is bound, who is liberated? Right? There is no hint of bondage in absolute freedom. Since there is no hint of bondage, what is the question of telling you are free? To a person who feels bound, you can tell him you are free. The person who is already feeling free, what shall you call him? What shall you tell him? What shall you tell him? He doesn't need your instruction. So, if you need the instructions, what does it mean? You are still bound. For me to be me, what things I need? Nothing. Ko loka, ko mumukshuva. What is the loka? What are the fields of experiences? In every perception, sensation, impression, I am existing. Free. Therefore, there is no desire to be free of, since I don't feel bound, there is no desire, no desire to be freed, mumukshu. That is why, yogi ko jnanavan, who is the one who is yogi, striving to understand the reality, or jnanavan, I have already understood the reality. Meaning, my tongue is tied, I am no more talking anything. Previously, I was talking a lot. Now, I don't want to talk. As Bhagavan says in the Gita, what he says? Mukam karoti vachalam. Vachalam mukam karoti. Mukam karoti vachalam. Mukam vachalam karoti. Vachalam mukam karoti. Vachalam mukam vachalam. The fellow was to, I don't know what to do. What is this life? Where from I came? What is happiness? What is liberation? What is freedom? How to get out of all this? So many millions of anxieties. Suddenly, within a wink of an eye, everything, you keep your mouth shut. Or you can go crazy. Oh my God, I thought these things were there. Now there is nothing. You can go crazy too. So which one is the expression of wisdom? Madhav, are you getting that point, please? That is why you cannot compete as to whose expression is better than whose expression. Shut up. This competitiveness, is so silly. Competitiveness. See, you saw Himalayas, I saw Himalayas. You say, wow, what a mountain. I wrote 10 volumes. Who is better? Mountain is writing, somebody better, somebody lesser. Fine. But both they will not be proud. In a sense, the person who writes 10 volumes, you won't say, oh, I am very, what is that? This pride, or that man who cannot write feeling bad. No. If somebody could do it, let them do it. How does it matter? Somebody has the capacity to write, let him write. You have some capacity, you do it. So, do not compare yourself. Remember, I have seen it. Many people are so, unfortunately they become so unconscious. What happens? Now look, see, you are maybe in your personal life, you are a good agriculturist. Let us take an example. You are a good agriculturist. You can produce paddy in time, you can produce mangoes in time, you can produce pineapples in time, you can really take care of everything. The fellow, by mistake, goes to town and he sees one car. I wish I had a car. You wish for that, nothing wrong in that. But you have already one expertise. I wish I can drive a car also. Everything can you do that? If it's a pleasure, it's a pleasure. You see somebody singing, I also want to sing. You see somebody dancing, I also want to dance. Somebody sitting quietly, I want to sit down quietly. What is this? Most important part of our life is being yourself so that you don't want to be somebody else. I am myself. I know few things. I am also myself. I don't know few things. If I can, I'll pick up. But not that sense of frustration. Are you getting that idea? Not a sense of frustration. That is where comes a sense of enjoyment. Doing everything. Doing a sense of enjoyment. Where you enjoy everybody's success, everybody's glory. I don't have to sing, somebody is singing, I enjoy it. I don't have to cook, somebody is cooking, I can enjoy it. I can do the good job of maybe on agriculture, so I am doing it. Let everybody do whatever they want to do. That sense of satisfaction. The world will be beautiful the day everybody is happy with himself and everybody is happy to share their expertise in whatever way like. It's like an orchestra. Each person has his own instrument, but they are playing in harmony. Bas. Nobody is more important, nobody is less important. That's what your life is. It begins with you. You are happy with yourself. You have got 100 roles and you harmonize the roles. In your own self, you harmonize with the roles. You don't look down upon this role or look up to a particular role. Everything is beautiful as it is. Such a person, he doesn't, assumes that I am the wise man. Yeah, what is the yoga? What is yogi ba, jnanavan ba? As long as you are. When you don't know, you are as though striving. When you are aware of yourself, you know there is nothing else to strive for. Therefore, whoever in whatever condition is, I don't look down upon them. No. A person who is wise doesn't look down upon people. A person, oh yes, my God, this is the point I am talking to now. Think. If I am the whole earth, listen, I am the whole earth, I am the Himalayan mountain, I don't care whether somebody is in the foothill or in the half of the way or 3/4 of the way. But the person is a climber, he shall compare. I am on the higher pedestal, these are all pedestrians, just starting, this is like that. Wisdom, the wise man doesn't compare himself with anybody. Why? Because he knows the same wisdom everywhere. Who is nearer? There is nobody nearer to wisdom or farther from wisdom. Everybody is wise. Therefore, there is no comparison. Therefore, there is no sense of superiority, no sense of inferiority. The person who is informed, that is comparison. Are you getting that point, please? When somebody is informed, I have read 10 books, he has read 3 books. I have meditated 10 hours, he has meditated only 1 hour. I have been doing it for 20 years, he is doing it for 3 years. Your mind is an amazing mind. When you see the reality for yourself, when you are who you are, this thing, yogi kova, jnanavan kova, everybody is fine. What's srushti, what's samhara, where is there a creation, where is the dissolution? Srushti, where is the srishti? Listen carefully. Where is the srishti, where is the creation? What we call creation is a continuous dissolution, right or wrong? Srishti, sthiti, laya. Creation, sustenance, dissolution. Is it 3 different processes or simultaneous? Are you getting that? Simultaneous. This moment, before it comes, already is gone. That is why Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, these 3 concepts are given to people so that they can understand. But these are given Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, creation, sustenance, dissolution are too simultaneous to be 3. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are not 3, they are all one. One only said. A srishti is a continuous dissolution. A samhara, pralaya is a continuous creation. In between, preservation is thrown in. If you understand that, what is srishti, what is sthiti, what is samhara? Having resolved all the three in yourself, you enjoy the apparent creation, apparent sustenance, apparent dissolution. You know the sun never rises, it will continue to enjoy the sunrise. You know the magician can never really cut in so many people into two pieces. Then what is the question of the same show repeated next day? If today he died, I got into one fellow into two pieces. What is the question of second show also how? You know he doesn't cut, but yet you enjoy. You know in that bag there are no so many things. You know it. How can in a small bag so many ducks also, flies also, rabbits also? It's nonsense. It's not true. You know it is true. But even that is magic. You know it is not possible. But you are enjoying it. Right or wrong? Wise man's enjoyment is a perpetual wonderment. We know in consciousness oneness there is nothing, but the infinite variety, what will be the wonderment? Cosmic wonderment. Just being who I am, yet, oh my God, the sunshine, the mountains, the clouds, the creation, the earth, the living, the dying, the emotions in between thrown in, whoa. All these things, but in reality, nothing. That is why you don't get touched, affected by anything whatsoever. Why? Because things will change. You will be changeless. You are changeless. Nobody can take away anything from you. Nothing can touch it. That is why every day, good morning. There is no ill luck. There is no unhappiness. Everything that comes in life is happiness. Only with this understanding, you can understand those apparent paradoxes, where he says that Sukhe dukhe same krutva, lava lavo jaya jaya. Sukhe dukhe same krutva. Sukha is, sukha and dukkha both are same. Average person will difficult to find understand. How can sukha and dukkha be same? Sukha is a type of dukkha. Why? It will come to an end. Dukkha is a type of sukha because it will come to an end. Even relatively. But appears sukha dukkha. Is it dawn or dusk? When you see the picture of a sun, is a picture of a sunrise or a sunset? Can you say whether it is a sunrise or a sunset? When you see the picture, is it a sunrise or a sunset? Picture, I say still picture, don't say I see a sunrise, right? Then it is a video. In a still picture, you can't make out a sunrise or a sunset. Directions are not photographed. You know it's not there, but you are enjoying it. Oh. Continuous wonderment. Bhagavad Gita goes crazy, na? Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidenam. Shankar Bhagavan Krishna talks in how sweet. Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidenam. Ascharyavat badati tathaiva chanyah. Ascharyavat chainamanya shrunoti. Shrutvapi vedana chaiva kaschitu. I mean, Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidenam. Some Ascharyavat enam pashyati. A person who sees this is a wonder. What is seen is a wonderment. The person who sees is a wonder. The seeing is wonder. You can go on interpreting it. Ascharyavat badati tathaiva chanyah. The person who is speaking about it is wonder because he is trying to speak the indescribable, unspeakable, which cannot be spoken in words. Therefore, the person is talking about is another wonder. What is spoken about is wonder. Ashcharyam. Speaking, that activity also is wonder. Because no, you don't have to speak. Ashcharya vachanna manya sunoti. The person is listening to is a wonder. Why? What has he come to listen to? About himself. Should he come somewhere to listen to about himself? To be himself? That is when you listen. What is that touches you? The words, the teaching, or what it reveals in you? A listener, what is he enjoying? Sanskrit? English? Speeches? Books? Ideas? Or when it touches him? Oh, it's all about me. I don't have to listen. But why not? Listener is a wonder. What is listening to is a wonder about yourself. In the very process of listening, that is another wonder. And the greatest wonder is Srutvapina vidana jaiva kaschiditi ascharya. Even after listening to it, somebody not getting it, another wonder. Ascharya. Because it is himself. Why the person doesn't get, while listening doesn't get it? Because either what he is listening to, the person who is talking makes it conditional. Therefore, the listener goes away with a possibility in a later date, not the instant reality. So he becomes more confused. You have to listen now, go back and think and then get it. Sutvapi, even listening to it, when somebody doesn't get it, it's a wonder. Why? Because it's always with you. Yes, I know. Listen carefully. Please, I wish I can put that mind out. You understand? That what happens? You listen to it, then this ignorant man's mind, what he says? I know, but I still don't get that stillness. If you are going on talking and waiting for that, how are you going to get it? This sincere, serious seeker must sacrifice himself. I have been really struggling. I don't know. No. Right. Please, don't be holy. Don't be so serious. Okay, alright, I give up. You give up and wait. You understand? When people, have you seen sometimes when you go to a massage parlor, they say they want to give you a head twist and a nice crack, they will do that. They can give you a crack only if you completely relax. But when you tell the people to relax, their head is now more tight. Relax. It's exactly like that. I'm not telling you a joke. That is very simple people, simple folks, with no ideas, no thoughts, no hang-ups, no conditionings, no holiness, no unholiness, no such attributes, no such nomenclatures, no such brandings. Hit it just like that and work out. More serious you are, more difficult it will be. Or you want to loosen yourself, you will find it difficult. Your involvement is not needed. What is your involvement needed for the winter to come in? What is your involvement needed for the spring to blossom, for the spring blossoms to come? What is your involvement needed for your body to be young or the old? What is your involvement needed for the thoughts to rise? What is your involvement needed for you to wake up? Come on, tell me. You are sleeping, no? I think I told you the other day. This is a beautiful thought, huh? For you, what should you do to wake up? It happens. In waking, you have to wake up to yourself. You understand? From sleep, you are totally unconscious, helpless, it comes out. Now you are conscious. From conscious to the consciousness, what is the step? Asleep, you are unconscious. From unconscious to conscious, you have no choice. Really, what choices you have? But from conscious, eyes, ears, thoughts, to be consciousness. Instead of being conscious of things, just be conscious. Consciousness. The things will help you because those what you are conscious of, they go away by themselves, leaving you to consciousness. Don't understand? I want a stone. Why should I want a stone? From fun I am talking. Are you getting that? Ishvara. Ko srishti, ko samhara. Ko sadhyam, ko sadhanam, ko sadhaka. Oh, fabulous. Ko sadhyam, ko sadhanam, ko sadhaka, siddhirva. Fantastic. 4 things he brought in now. 4 things in life. Sadhya, sadhaka, sadhana, siddhi. 4 things. Usually talk about 3. Siddhi also we talk about in a different context, but think of it. Mama advaye sarvada vimalasya, mai swarupe aham advaye. In that, me one without a second, what is there to be reached? Sadhya. I cannot be my own destination, can I? If you say somebody, where do you want to go? Myself. Ignorant will laugh. Wise man also will sympathize. Ignorant will laugh. What the fool is talking? He is going to himself. He is always there with himself, his body. Finish. The wise person will sympathize. Poor thing, yet to know. Think. Sadhya. To be reached. If there is a... So then, to be reached, the moment you are fixing a sadhya, you are already assuming the role of a sadhaka. Are you getting that? If there is a sadhya, if you are fixing that I must know myself, it is to be reached, sadhya, now I am a sadhaka, and the sadhaka should reach the sadhya. So if there is a distance between sadhaka and the sadhya, sadhana is a must. So the I thought, see the beauty. If you can see the mind, you do that. If the I thought wants to reach the consciousness, think, the I thought wants to reach the consciousness. Now it wants to put sadhana. What type of sadhana it wants to put? Listen, what is sadhana? Sadhana means to remove the obstacles, which is I, ahankar, wants to be sadhya, the consciousness. Listen, consciousness. So we want sadhana. What is that? There should be no thought. If forgets, the I thought is the first thought. Okay. So now that he is putting sadhana, now these thoughts are bothering him. The thoughts are bothering him. Not knowing what it is, he can't handle his thought. Therefore he attacks his body. From the body he attacks. Don't see, don't hear, don't. So punishment of the body begins. Don't see anything, because by seeing those thoughts have been created, by listening those thoughts have been created, by touching, by smelling, by experiencing, by reading, these things have been created. Therefore, complete renunciation of everything. No sight, no sound, no touch, no taste, no smell, no good food, no bad food. No. Sadhana begins now. Punishing the physical body, running away from the world. Even when you go away from this world, the thoughts continue. Because you can go away from your thought, go away from your body, you can, from your sense organs and the sense object world, but experience is already gathered, you cannot get away from. You are not picking up new impressions, but old impressions are there. So now the sadhana means the fellow has gone away from the world and is sitting in one place fighting inside himself. Sadhya, I thought. Sadhaka, sadhya, consciousness, sadhaka, I. Now these thoughts also should be removed. So physical punishment or whatever you call it already started. Now this fight with the thoughts, these thoughts should not be there, these thoughts should be there. That remains a permanent fixture. When some thoughts goes away, the person feels very happy. Nowadays it has become sattvic. Very sattvic thoughts. The wrong thoughts are not coming. The moment you say wrong thoughts are not coming, what are the wrong thoughts? Boom. You understand? Thoughts, not wrong thought. Thoughts. The judgment doesn't come from consciousness, come from I. Then when you see, okay, even this I thought is not needed. This is like ahankar itself disappearing. Understanding is redundancy. That the name need not be for the nameless to be. A name is not needed for the nameless to be. Sadhana, sadhaka, the sadhaka when drops out, listen, the moment sadhaka drops out, what happens? Discovers itself in the siddhi, which is eternally accomplished, already reached consciousness. And therefore, no more there is sadhana in relation to thoughts. Every thought is beautiful. You don't make them an instrument of sadhana. Physical body is beautiful. No more. You name it as a sadhana. Or you can, if you want to have that word, the whole living becomes a sadhana. You are happy with yourself, eternally accomplished. Everything is beautiful. Everything is divine. There is no such perception which you don't have or you must have to be yourself. No thought is which you have to be yourself or not to have to be yourself. Iti aham advaya, in me the one without a second. There is nothing to be reached, there is no reaching, there is no traveler, no destination, nothing. Everything is okay. Just read the next one, we shall see next time. No, okay, you will see that read. Same thing comes again and again. Kva pramata pramanam va kva prameyam kva pramam kva kinchit kva na kinchit va sarvada vimalasya me kva viksheva kva chaikagrim kva nirbodha kva mudhata kva harsha kva vishado va sarvada niskriyasya me. As I am reading, one beautiful example come to my head. I must give it to you. You see, all these descriptions are there as long as ahankar is there. Like, you remember this example was coming in the football field. Yesterday I was giving you that example, you see. When I am there to play the game, the field is there, goalposts are there, players are there, referee is there, everything is there. Game is over, I am not there. What is the field? What are the players? What is the need of a referee? What is the need of a linesman? For the field to exist, for the player to exist, for them to be themselves, the game is needed. For all of us to be just ourselves, what should we do here? What should we do? To play the game of life. You want to eat food, eating is a game. You want to see the sunrise, sunset, another game. You want to listen to music, another game. You want to taste or touch something, another game. You want to think, discover new things, another game. How many games are going on in this universe? Infinite games. Are you getting that? How many games going on? Can you be in every field? Don't feel disappointed that you are not everywhere. You are everywhere as consciousness in and through everything. But in the certain fields, you are in here, in ashram. You can't be in Madras city. You can't be in another state, another country, another continent, another planet. No, I want to be always on the move, be always on the move, then you shall miss. I can't sit down for a minute, always the people who talk about it, there is a tinge of arrogance about that also. See, nowadays there is no time at all. You are so tired, why don't you sit down? No, what it means is, if it is Monday, I am in Brazil, if it is Tuesday, I am in Washington. So they want to show off how much they are hanging around. If you are a comfortable person, if you are a comfortable person, I mean a very nice person, you want to nothing like sitting down in one place, why hanging around? It's all up to you. But since you have a dream of going around, so he is telling as though going around is so tiring, but poor thing is forced to go. He is not at all enjoying it. So that will make you more terrible. See, the person is not liking to go, he is going, I want to go, I can go. So how fantastic your intelligence is. Think. That is why if you know about yourself, Uha vichaksha, you know exactly when to talk, when not to talk. That's one. See, once the player is not there, so we don't want to play the game. What are the rules? What is the field? You put an artificial line, create a football field, get these players, then play the game. No players. There is no game. So what will happen? What are the rules? I don't want to enjoy, I don't want to play the game to enjoy or be happy. I am just happy with myself. Therefore, I am no more interested in the game. What rules? What referee? Which line to cross, which line to cross, which is your offside? Who is the linesman? I am happy with myself. Youth is taken away. Life will come to an end. Of course it will come to an end. Extend it 2 days, you can't. So where the life is coming to an end. You understand? What? This is the life. Everything falls apart. Yet, you can choose. If you choose to play the game, you play the game. Happy to be alive, happy to pass. Happy to have, happy not to have. Happy to see, happy not to see. If you are like that, who can take away things from you? You listen to the truth of the Absolute all the time with yourself. In the language of devotion, Krishna, after the Mahabharata war, you know the story, after Mahabharata war, Arjuna was in that chariot, no? And Krishna also is in the chariot. When the war is over, Krishna says, Arjuna, get down. For a second, Arjuna has been proud, I am the chariot, I am the warrior, the charioteer. Charioteer should get down first, driver should get down first, or the managing director should get down first. Driver should get down and open the gate, no, open your door. Then only you are managing director, right? Ishvara. People wait for it. It's not only secular world, even religious world also. Sadhus have to wait for it. Who has to do namaskar to whom first? So they look through you as though they don't see you. Fantastic. Wonderful stuff. Anyway, Krishna says, Arjuna, get down. Arjuna for a second feels superior, I am the one, the prince, the warrior and charioteer. He doesn't get down. Then Krishna says, get down. There is it. He listens to it. If Krishna says, suddenly he goes, oh, all right. If Krishna says, I must get down. He got down. He gets down. Once he gets down, Krishna also gets down. When Krishna gets down, the story the whole chariot goes in flames. Because all those different arrows with so many mantras and this and that were sticking to all these places, ineffective because Krishna was there, Paramatma was there. The moment he gets down, the whole thing goes on fire. If the fool would not have listened to him, what will happen? Wisdom is like that. When the person has absolutely nothing to do whatsoever, when he says that, you should listen to what the wise people say and all that stuff, will say, why that they talked about? Follow the person, you will not be caught by the fire of the world. If he gets down, push him out and see what happens in life. Because thereafter the person doesn't know how to handle it. Because the limited intellect has some range, but not infinite range. A limited perception, limited role has a limited range, not the infinite range. If Krishna is pushed out, Arjuna will go on fire. So even if he says, even if there is hesitation, Krishna doesn't say, let me teach the fool a lesson. If you teach the fool a lesson, the poor thing will die. He'll go away. If he goes away, listen carefully, if Arjuna goes away, who shall be the instrument in the hands of God? Because every time God cannot come and fight, no. So God protects his instrument. Or else how is he going to fight? In Rama's time, Hanuman was instrument. Krishna's time, Arjuna was instrument. Like that, it goes on. Everybody is an instrument in the hands of God. Ultimately, if we do not listen to ourselves, if we remove the truth from our life, we will be on fire. When you hold on to the truth in our life, no fire can touch us. In a micro way, you can see that. So Krishna and Arjuna in the battlefield. Now in this chariot of the physical body, I thought Arjuna. Krishna is the absolute. If the Arjuna pushes out the absolute, neglects the absolute, it will be on fire. Ahankar will be inevitably on fire. That is why people are on fire. All the time, restless, agitated, disturbed, distressed, pained, anxious, everything. Because Krishna is away from life. Call it Krishna, the Krishna-Arjuna story, or Krishna, Akarshati the Krishna, that which attracts everything towards itself, consciousness. But if the Ahankar drops out of the chariot, absolute bliss every moment in life. No rules apply. No laws apply. Everything is fantastic. So ask yourself, are you granting a favor to the truth? Ahankara is too smart. I follow the knowledge, I follow the absolute. You follow? You are still there to follow? See that, friends, see that. Sit down, sit down. If you push the truth out of from your life, that is why the people push the truth out, or push a person who speaks the truth, person who is the truth, such people away from life. What happens? Such people don't have to punish. They are already punished by their own fire of ignorance, burnt under the fire of ignorance. The person does not know how to handle it. That is where comes compassion. Instead of telling, suppose Arjuna or Krishna would have told, okay, I have to get down, all right. See what happens. What will happen? That is a compassion. The fool will say no. All right, very good. Acceptance, acceptance, acceptance. If ignorance, self-ignorance tends to make the ignorant person reject or resist things in life, because that calls for his own annihilation, in wisdom, zero resistance, acceptance is natural. Even if the person who pushes you out, you don't resist it. Because you are not there to resist it. And you don't feel pushed out, therefore you don't feel punishing. You don't feel like punishing somebody or what is there to punish? Yeah, he is the absolute. Everybody the reality. But the person who is ignorant, the moment he gets away from this umbrella of reality, the truth, protection of the absolute, fire catches up. Because so much of conflict, the person will not know how to resolve. It's like in the presence of Krishna, Arjuna was thinking he is the mightiest fellow. Okay? And then in Krishna is gone. Krishna's kala is gone from him. He could not lift that Gandiva to protect the people. You know that story, no? He was the one he was doing so many fightings. But when Krishna passed away, now he can lift his own Gandiva. In the help of the presence of the truth, in the help of the person who realized it, understood the truth, or the presence of God, whatever you say, you can do so many wonderful things. Person is gone. Then you will know, then the person understands. When the person is gone, every situation you don't know how to handle it. Because every situation becomes a crisis. If the person doesn't know how to handle it. That is that kala. 16 kalas, Sodasa Kala Purusha. Krishna had given one kala to Arjuna. That is a story for the language of devotion. God's grace, we all have all the Sodasa Kala Purusha in all of us. 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, Pancha Prana, 15, Ahankara, 16, the entire thing, Sodasa Kala. You can do 19 also, you can put another 4. Everybody has everything in themselves. But if you reject yourself, you push yourself into fire of ignorance. The fire of ignorance burns you down. The fire of knowledge sustains you. See that? Same fire, huh? Same fire. The fire of ignorance burns you. It means if you feel burnt, if you feel affected, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel obsessed, if you feel depressed, if you feel anxious, if you feel rejected, you are burnt in fire of ignorance. Roasted in the fire of ignorance. You are always happy, always at rest with yourself. Anything that comes in life is a wonderful blessing. Jnanagni sarvakarmani bhasmasat kurute. The fire of knowledge, sarvakarmani bhasmasat kurute. Sarvakarmani, papa, punya, good, bad, right, wrong, everything is burned down. And it brings you absolute restfulness. The same fire becomes cool. Fire of knowledge. Now, Agneha Diptiva Dipti, Shankara will say, very nice. Not Agneha Diptiva Dipti. It's not like the fire of the light. It's not like the fire of the light of the fire. The light of the fire has a heat. And it also removes ignorance, removes darkness. The light of wisdom is not like the light of fire. It illumines the darkness, illumines the ignorance, illumines the relative knowledge. Never burns down anything. In its presence, everything is illuminated. Therefore, when you see this, the game is over. Rules, captains, players, upside, onside, okay, linesman, goalkeeper, net, everything folded up. Pramata, Pramana, Prameya, Vikshepa, all these things have no meaning anymore. We shall see that. Next class, one of the 4-5 verses, next class we shall finish. Next 2 classes we will finish it up Saturday, Sunday. Coming Saturday, Sunday we shall do that. Okay? So please think it over, see this. Okay? Have a nice time. Close your eyes.